inspired by the one they call Joan of Arc. There we go. We're going to run them down, bitches. Yeah. That is what you get. You English. Get out of France. Oh yes, and welcome to Total War Attila Medieval Kingdoms 1212, and we've got a custom battle coming your way, and it is the Siege of Lyon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fourth installment of our 100 Years War series, where we try to recreate somewhat the major historical battles of the 100 Years War in the 14th and 15th centuries between the Kingdom of England and the Kingdom of France. And the Siege of Lyon is a very, very unique story in that it first introduces one of the most famous, if not the most famous, female warrior slash saint of all time. That is Joan d'Arc, or Joan of Arc, as we better know her in the English-speaking countries, where she entered Orleans and drove out and won the battle, actually, for the French, thence driving out the English out of France altogether. And a few years prior to that, she'd actually started receiving visions, what she claimed were angelic visions, godly visions per se, from the Archangel Michael, who told her that she needed to drive out those horrible Englishmen out of France and make sure that King Louis VII was crowned the King of France. And what she did, she rode into the city of Lyon, of Orleans, all dressed, as we all know, all dressed up in the armor and everything like that, dressed up as a man famously. And nearly straight away, instead of waiting behind the battlements and the safekeeping of the city of Orleans, she went out there and attacked the English fortified positions, where were fortified all around the Loire River, and they had a series of fortified positions. And Joan of Arc, well, I don't want to say attack, because she didn't do much of the fighting. She was more there as an inspiration, but she convinced the French commanders that attacking these fortified positions was the best option, and it very well succeeded. They drove them out of Orleans, defeated them on the fields of Patay, and she was captured by the Burgundians and then ransomed over to the English, where she was burned at the stake for being a witch. So, a witch to the English, but a saint to the French, and they celebrate her on May 30th every year. So let's just take a look here, ladies and gentlemen. When we get into it, of course, we're bringing in Joan d'Arc, excellent cavalry. We're going to be taking in, of course, a lot of these crossbowmen. We're going to put them on the battlements, and we've got a bit of a mixed bag. I've tried to make sure that all our units are from the 15th century, of course. So we've got the dismounted French chevaliers. We've got a couple of knights mounted units there. Not too many, but there were some. I don't know if we're going to be charging out of the city of Lyon and attacking the English fortified positions like the real battle, but this should be fun nonetheless. And we're also bringing in some artillery, as there were artillery at this battle. And if we just take a look here, the Kingdom of England, they were outnumbered by the French, so we try to keep that as proportionate as we could. But once again, the bulk of their army taking up the longbows there. They've got two mounted units, and of course they've got some spearmen, and they've got some English foot knights, and of course the great bombard. So this should be interesting. Up on the tail of the tape, it's looking like they're going to defeat us, but there's only one way to find out, and that is to start the battle. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in nom de Dieu, in the name of God, in nom de Dieu, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's just get a look at our heroine, our hero of the hour, who has just come in, of course, to lift the morale of the French. And here they all are, all ready to get going and get underway there. I don't know if I can actually see where Joan of Arc is, unfortunately, but we'll definitely figure that out along the way. So what we're going to need to do, that might be her down the front over here. Oh yes, we do have our siege tower. Okay, so they're going to be the Bastilla. And you know what we should probably do is get maybe our artillery to fire down at their position. Are they going to be able to do that? I'm not too sure, actually, but hopefully they can. If not, we can always bring them back. And, of course, let us get... we're going to get one, of course, crossbow infantry at that gate. And we're also going to get one on this battlement here. I'm thinking we might just put them in a loose spacing, of course, and also with the ones on this end here. Alright, can we get loose spacing? Let's toggle loose spacing on the battlements there because we want to get a good rate of fire down. And of course, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly where our the people are going to come down. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually maybe even place our cannon just here. And of course, let's get those pikemen. We've got some halberdiers, the communes. I thought I brought in a pikeman infantry. I guess I didn't. But let's get our spearmen. Let's get our spearmen, of course, to take them right here. Let's get them. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Oh no, we don't want the sergeants their arms, but they can actually maybe go off into the background here. And what we want to do is we want to get some spearmen. That's what we want up the front and ready to rock and roll. Let's get these chaps right in the battlements there. Now they are of course looking amazing, but how can they just... We kind of want them to be facing... It doesn't really matter, does it?
Ready for orders.
Alright. And you know what? It depends on where they're going to be attacking, but we can find... Maybe we're going to get another, of course, spearman. Let's get him up here as well. And so they're gonna be blocking the pathway, and we might even get one of our cavalry units. So I'm planning on them being able to get through. Actually, let's place them a little bit further up there. Alright, let's just start the battle, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to get this underway. And the English are attacking. And let's just take a look at their siege equipment here. They're going to go straight through the guts by the looks of it. They're going to have a lot of trouble, of course, if that is the case. Now, who have we got up on the battlements here? It looks to me we've got our Frank archers. Let's just move them maybe a little bit onto these battlements right here. Now we've got this position heavily fortified. If they decide that they want to come down, because it doesn't look like... Oh, and here we go. We've got our siege. We've got our... what is that? Our bastion cannon is firing down upon the English in nom de deux, ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the all-powerful, the almighty God, as they try their very best to bring the siege tower across there. Look at these English foot knights. They are not kidding around, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just get a good view at them marching down in cinematic mode. Just have a look at these guys. They are not going to be kidding around. They have heard the English and the Burgundians. I don't think they have a Burgundian faction in Medieval Kingdoms 1212, which is a little bit of a shame, because the Burgundians actually assisted the English during the 100 Years' War, particularly at this time. I think they had one of the dukes assassinated, which resulted in some massive turmoil during this period, actually, because it was my understanding that after the Battle of Agincourt, there was a treaty signed between the English and French called the Treaty of Troyes. I believe that was called, and that was given that I think Henry V had claim then to the French kingdom, and then once Henry V had died, that claim then went to Henry's son, Henry VI, which for all accounts was a buffoon. Apparently he was just not a very switched on lad. Militarily sucked. He was almost like an overgrown child, and I think the French wanted it back. And here we are at the Siege of Lyon for the Kingdom of France. And now everyone's making their move. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's see if we can get perhaps our cannon to fold. Let's see if it fires down. We don't have to... Oh, are they going to be moving it? Oh, look at all the French people. The people of Orleans are looking forward to us destroying the English and sending them packing. Alright, here we go. Is this Bastion gun going to do anything whatsoever? Alright. Who are these guys? Our Frank archers. Let's get them on the battlements, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Can we get our... Whoa, here we go. We're firing down. Let's head into cinematic mode and get a good look at this siege tower. What is happening? Look at... Oh, and now the knights are going to make their move. This is very, very interesting. And we also have some foot soldiers. And they're waiting. They are waiting. They're relying on this great, fantastic piece of siege equipment here to break through the gates. But they're going to be met with some heavy, heavy resistance. We've got our shock cavalry waiting. We've got our cavalry units waiting. Now we've got some cannons that are going to be firing down upon them. I mean, this is just going to be a bloodbath. If they can even break through our battlements, I thought they would have had a little bit more siege equipment. It looks like they're only one way to go through, and that's going to be... They're not going to... there's only one way to get through, and that's through the front gates, apparently. I thought they would have used their bombardment equipment to better effect. I thought I gave it to them. Did I give it to them? Oh, and here we go. And they are firing down, ladies and gentlemen. They are taking heavy crossbow damage. And let's just take a look. I did think I gave it to them, but no, nevertheless, that is okay. And they are about to make it through the gates. Here we go. Look at these English knights. Yes. Look at the forces all piling up there. And it looks... Oh, here we go. Are they going to be able to make it through those battlements? And if they do, they have got the French, the might of the French halberdiers to just meet them. Have a look at them. Why are they facing that way? I've got no idea. But it looks to me as if we can keep them in here. Maybe we can get one of our... another crossbow unit. Let's get them up on here. And here we go. The English are making their move to bust through Orleans. I sure was positive I gave them a cannon to use, but if we didn't, that is okay. Oh, and here we go. It's ramming down. How's it looking? The gate damage is 21. Oh, and he's just caught one. Down he goes. That was absolutely amazing by a crossbowman. Okay, we got the sun. Is looking gorgeous. It's a beautiful day in France. A beautiful day in the city of Orleans. And here we go. In nom de Dieu. Have they crushed the gate yet? Oh, and here we go. Our men facing the wrong way. Oh, what the hell is that? Who's this guy? How did that horse get up there? My goodness gracious. Is that one of the French? And it looks like they're about to get in, but our men are ready and waiting. Just take a look. And here they come. They are through the gates, ladies and gentlemen. And now, as our men pile in, one of the horses has gone down. Where are these horses coming from? Alright, here we go. Attack! Oh, and then the English are raining down the arrows over at us. This is going to be a problem. Oh, and here we go. It's time to rock and roll. We are driving out the English. Of course we're driving them out. Let's just have a look. And it's a bloody battle right at the gates of Orleans, ladies and gentlemen. And the English foot knights are fighting back pretty hard. But it doesn't look like they're even going to be able to get close to the city. Oh, and the oil's just crushing them as we drive off those English foot knights. Oh, and they're going to be backing them up. Our spearmen are ready to rock and roll. Let's pour that oil on them. Are they going to be able to make it through? Can they push through? And they are giving it all they've got. And here they go, but they've got to get through these spearmen, and it just doesn't look like they've got the metal. That's a really, really good shot there. And here we go. And it looks like the entire forces are going to be going through the front gate, but the oil is just pouring down on them, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. Oh, come on, man. The oil, I am so sorry there.
Their general is dead. A lethal blow.
Oh, no, is that our general or their general? Well, where's our... I think it'd be their general. I don't even think our general's even part of this battle. They're not even going to get through the gates, ladies and gentlemen. We are far too tough. Far too tough indeed. And off they go. Now, in true fashion, why don't we go out and attack them? Just like in the real siege. Let's get this nice and fun. Let's go and charge them. Let's get out in the open. Look at those hats. Look at the hats on these guys. They look absolutely amazing. Alright. Of course, the longbowmen are going to stand there. Oh, actually, there might be a bit of a mistake there. All these longbowmen are raining down the pain, but I don't think we're going to be able to even attack them. Well, let's just go for it. In nom de Dieu, in the name of God, in the name of all who's holy. Maybe we are going to lose a lot of firepower here, but come on. Oh my God, this is a big mistake. Oh, and they're just going to run back.
One of our units can no longer fire.
Some of our units can no longer fire. That is okay. That'll be the same with these guys. We are chasing them down. Are we going to catch them? I don't think we are, actually. But this was definitely a mistake. This was not the way to do it. I just wanted to, I guess, relive some of the glorious moments. Look at them all firing down upon us. This is absolutely ridiculous. We're not going to catch them. So perhaps... Oh my goodness. Oh, and they're going to have a go. No, they're going to run down as well. It doesn't look like our spearmen are going to actually be able to reach them. As they fire upon all our men, we're absolutely getting destroyed. Maybe we should keep these halberdiers ready to go. Or let's get these halberdiers. Bang! What is going on? Oh, they've sounded the war horn. There are just way too many archers there. We've sent our spearmen literally to die, but that's okay. Alright, we're just going to leave them out to die, unfortunately, while our men... just fire down their crossbows. Alright, let's get all our crossbowmen up onto the ramparts. Alright, missile infantry up on the ramparts. Oh, it looks like everyone's firing down at these people. There's just archery going everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We managed to fight them off, but the English are not giving up. We're going to have to chase them down, I think. One of our cavalry units has been shot to shit. Alright. We're going to take a unit of French, 2 units of French Chevaliers, and we're going to run these people down. Let's run them down, ladies and gentlemen. And this is kind of working out a little bit similar to what had actually happened. Okay, so our mounted units, our dismounted knights, our chevaliers, I think they were, or the halberdiers, they got absolutely destroyed. Look at these longbowmen, absolutely crushing it. Let's get into cinematic mode and check them out as they fire down on... Oh my goodness gracious. And who have we got over there? Are they our knights? Why is the cannon there? Fire down on them, who cares? Oh, and here we go. Where are our knights? Are they coming in or what? Because once we can chase a few of them down... Oh, bang! There we go. We've smashed them down. It really does look like the English are going to turn tail and run away, ladies and gentlemen. And who are these guys? Oh my god, they're having one good hit at the longbowmen here. I think they're just a little bit late to the party. Once our knights get into the fight, where are they? Are they making the move? Oh, here they come. Come on. Alright. If we can hold them off, and let's get, actually, our sergeants are just over here. Let's get these two, yes, let's get those two and fight. And once we can take these longbowmen out. Oh my god, they're taking us out. Oh, and they're running, they're turning tail and running. That is absolutely disgusting. Oh my goodness. Is any of them going to stand and fight? They've just cut our men down to pieces. This is not good. Look at how bloodstained he is. My goodness. And here we go. And here come our men. Our brave warriors are coming down the tunnel. Have a look at them. Oh, yes. Come on. What's going on with the blood? It looks like a sprinkler there. Oh, and here we go. Are they going to run? They're going through the blood sprinkler. And here come our men charging down at them. The Hibolds, I think they were called. The Hibolds. Alright, this is for France. But these Englishmen, I swear to God, they're just running away and hunting us down. Now we need the cavalry to come in. Here they come. Now we're just going to hunt them all down and charge them. Come on. Is that one? Oh, here we go. Here are two of our units. And let us hunt them down. Or actually, maybe we can hunt these ones down. And here they go. Our cavalry have arrived. The French cavalry have arrived. I don't think Joan of Arc is with us, but maybe we should send her in to raise the morale a little bit. But these guys are going to charge them down. I think these are the skirmishing units I got. Oh no! Here we go. It's Lance time. Bring the pain to the English. This will teach you for doing them dirty tactics on us. That's right. Oh, what are you going to do with that? Are you going to have to wipe the butter off that little knife you're carrying around there, longbowman? That's right. And here we go. Oh, and it looks like one of our sergeant units is caught up there. Oh, no. Come on. And yes, and we're chasing him down. This is exactly what we wanted. And he's cut him head right off. That's it. These longbowmen do not have a chance. He's just cut him down as well. What do we got here? He's giving him a punt, kick in the deck. Bang, and heads off. That is amazing. That is what we want. Let's just see what's going on down over here. We're chasing the French. We're chasing the English off. The Siege of Lyon looks to me like a success. But the English, I've got to hand it to them. They ain't giving up, even with just these longbowmen. Let's take them down. Oh, yes. Now, yeah, he's surrendering. Let us get a pincer movement on these guys.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Why are they fleeing? Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Here come our boys. The cavalry unit has arrived in nom de Dieu. That's right. In the name of God. Inspired by the one they call Joan of Arc. There we go. We're going to run them down, bitches. Yeah. That is what you get. You English. Get out of France. Get out of France. That is what we want. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. Well, if that is the way you want it, we'll chase you lot down. And that is the victory. The Siege of Lyon is the French's, and we're just going to see these guys come crushing in, destroying the longbowmen. That is right. This is how it all went down. That is exactly right. I did think I did give them some siege equipment, but never mind. And it looks to me the Siege of Lyon is ours. And we actually did have to leave the city, which was kind of cool because, well, that's what happened in the real battle. So let's just get out of the, let's quit the battle. Let's end it right there, and let's just check out the oh, we did actually give it to them, yeah. So okay, right. So we're just outnumbered them infantry wise. They didn't have enough infantry. I tried to reduce the English army down a little bit less than the French army because I believe the French were they outnumbered the English in this siege, of course, and the English positions were all broken up into fortified positions around Orleans. So, you know, they were never at the full force together until the end of it when they actually met. They met the French, including Joan of Arc, and as soon as they saw the might of the French army, they're like, no thank you, and they turned tail and run. They were pursued by the French, and they were defeated at the Battle of Patay, and we slaughtered them in the retelling of the Siege of Lyon, and we absolutely crushed them. As soon as their, you know, these their foot knights were down, they didn't really have anything they could do. They did very well though. Look at some of the kills. He's racked up 144, 61. Look, their archer units were just very, very good, but we didn't need to commit too many forces. We crushed them. Joan of Arc is fine. The Burgundians, unfortunately, are going to kidnap her soon and burn her at the stake. But look, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that, please leave a comment, do all that good stuff that you're supposed to do, subscribe, notifications, everything. And if you want to see any particular battle, please leave that one in the comments. Otherwise, thank you very, very much for watching, and I shall see you on the next video.